Hey everyone, as you can see from the caption, this is about my weight loss journey and how it has almost ended in near death. I wanted to give you all something that no one gave me when I was doing all the research on getting weight loss surgery. All I saw was all of the praise and how they were losing weight and the new sizes that they were getting into and how small they were getting. I didn't see anything about the negative side effects, the adverse reactions. When I first started this journey, I was at 327 pounds. Let me just let you know that I'm 4'11" in height. So I was carrying quite a bit of weight. I had got up to 327 pounds because I have lupus and I have multiple sclerosis. And so I was on steroids for about 4 years straight. Every time I would get sick, they would put me on a 5-day IV steroid. And then I have steroids in my medicine that I take every day here at home. And I take medicine twice daily for both the lupus and the multiple sclerosis. I got diagnosed with multiple sclerosis in 2007. And I got diagnosed with lupus finally in 2018, even though I had been having symptoms of lupus since 2010. So the limited mobility, the getting sick and ended up in the hospital and taking the steroids, it had just blew me up. I was never obese as a child or a younger woman. All of this came on in my early 30s. I'm now 48. I researched surgeons for bariatric surgery here in the St. Louis area. I didn't want to go to Miami or out the country. My insurance was paying for it. And I wanted to be safe. So I thought. I had been researching the gastric sleeve because the only two surgeries that I knew of was the gastric sleeve or the bypass surgery. So I was researching the gastric sleeve. I was Googling the gastric sleeve and how the procedure looks and, how much of the stomach they take out, things of that nature. I was YouTubing the surgery and YouTubing and following people that had the surgery. And again, everyone had all rave reviews and, what they ate and how they adjusted to their new life. And so I was excited because I didn't like being 327 pounds. I'm sorry if I'm pausing, but I deal with shortness of breath now, even just laying here talking to you. One of those adverse side effects of this weight loss surgery that has almost cost me my life. As you can see, I'm also going bald. My hair was down my back and very thick. And now all of my edges are gone. You can't really see the top of my head, but it's totally bald up under this ball, which is why I have my beautician to put the ball up there like that. Anyhow, this started in September of 2022. I called and made my appointment. I won't say the name of the clinic for legal reasons. I went and had my consultation. The day I had my consultation, again, I was 327 pounds. I was in a size 24, 26 in women's. I went in knowing that I wanted the gastric sleeve. I was there. My sister went along with me. I sat down and I told the surgeon that I wanted the gastric sleeve. And of course, he took my medical history. And so he begins to tell me, well, due to you having lupus and multiple sclerosis and your height and your current weight, I think you'll get a better benefit if you have a surgery called Duodenal Switch, for short, DS. For future references, I'll just be saying the DS surgery. And I said, well, what is the duodenal switch? And he said, it's like having the gastric bypass and the sleeve at the same time. He said, we go in, we don't make your stomach a banana shape. We just leave you about 4 ounces of stomach. And we rearrange your intestines to make you a channel from your esophagus to go straight to your stomach. And what this surgery does is called malabsorptive, so you don't absorb any fat in any food that you eat. And it's called restrictive as well. So it restricts the amount of food that you can eat. The most that you're supposed to be able to eat is 4 ounces. And so I heard the doctor out. He showed me the diagram of how my intestines would look and how my stomach would look. And so even though I went in for the gastric, I trusted him. He's the doctor. He's the surgeon. Even though I had never heard of a duodenal switch bariatric surgery, he said that would be the best option for me. And so I made the decision to trust the doctor. Let me just say to you all, that was the worst thing I could have ever done in my life. It has cost me my entire life. I should have stuck with what I was going in for, but I took the advice of the surgeon. And now I'm the sickest that I have ever been. Meet me back here for episode 2 as we dive deeper into how weight loss surgery has caused me to be almost near death. And 2 years later, I'm still sick.